This material is shared and used for educational purposes only, in the hope that it will help others experiencing the psychological violence associated with gang stalking and being a targeted individual. So this information is from a website called targetedjustice.com. And it is the Gang Stalking Training Manual. Yes, there is one out there, folks. Gang Stalking Training Manual. So let's talk a little bit about the author of this information. And there's a book out there called Black Light on Black Shadows. And that's by Dr. Rooney Kildare, MD. And she was a chief medical officer for Northern Finland, where she became aware of the government's gang stalking program. She wrote a book exposing the targeted individual program that included the training manual for gang stalking. This use of British spellings suggests that it may have been originally written by British intelligence agents. And you can read this yourself, folks. I'm just reading it in case you are more inclined to listening than reading. So let's move on. Okay, so we're going to go straight into it. We're going to start at number 1, and this is general. Okay, so this is how they kick it, folks. General. Operations in general are of the active surveillance type. Passive surveillance is watching a target covertly to obtain information about the target. Active surveillance can include information gathering, but it also includes the agent making the target aware they are under surveillance. Beyond active surveillance, agents perform acts to keep the target uncomfortable around the clock. Did you get that? Yeah. Although operations are silently approved of and covered for by the official justice system, they are not seen as criminal in nature by citizens who do not have a strong sense of right and wrong. Agents must take great care that each and every act of punishment is, in capital letters, deniable. This means that should the target complain to police or, in brackets, any other officials or friends, neighbours, family members or doctors, the nature of punishment must be seen as the target's overactive imagination, or better yet, an indication the target is mentally ill. Wow. The system has worked for years to recruit the medical establishment, repeat, to recruit the medical establishment to help maintain deniability, and today, most targets are immediately labelled mentally ill and often forced onto antipsychotic medication when they complain. But their agents must still do their part skillfully, in brackets, to perform acts of punishment so that almost anyone the target complains to will deny a crime against the target has taken place. As an agent, you will be trained in how to do this. So this is basically the training manual that the agents go through. Okay, so moving on to the next paragraph. The system has been blessed, you hear that? Blessed with advanced technology which enables heavy punishment at times the target is in their home, silently through walls, and this is very deniable. Agents must pass their initial training and demonstrate a high level of commitment to maintain community safety and the ability to operate deniability before they will be considered for advanced electronic punishment training. Electronic punishment training is beyond the scope of this manual. The organisation is very fortunate in that we have been able to recruit top specialists to back up field operations people. Psychologists are the key to finding ways to maximize feelings of stress and hopelessness in the target, and degrading the target's health from many individual minor invasive punishment acts. Wow. Technicians in all fields, telecommunications, electric power, building electrical and alarm systems, and utility employees in all fields use their positions to inflict many absolutely normal-looking problems on targets on an ongoing basis. And of course, the services of many skilled locksmiths are invaluable to this. As a community-based agent, CBA in brackets, you will have the privilege, let me repeat that, privilege of working with a team capable of delivering better justice than the official system. Right, so that was just a general outlook on how they're trained, and then we're going to move on to number 2, surveillance.